You would think that protection of the individual would trump all other virtues within the American society, but something strange happens when you apply the principle to privacy. Let's look at Miller versus US in 1976. A man by name of Miller had accounts in Citizens and Southern National Bank of Warner Robins and the Bank of Byron. After a fire broke out in a warehouse that the respondent rented, it was discovered that the respondent had kept 7,500-gallon capacity distillery of non-tax paid whiskey. 2 weeks later, agents from the Treasury Department's Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Bureau presented grand jury subpoenas issued in blank by the clerk of the district to those banks, which made the documents that kept in the bank that were incriminating to Miller available to them. So it comes to this question. Are your documents, your information, your data, private to you? And should it be kept private in the hands of a third party? Does the government have a right to seek them out without any kind of higher constitutional protection? Well, the Supreme Court said no. They established the third party doctrine, meaning that information voluntarily disclosed to a third party is not protected by the Fourth Amendment. There seems to be a sense that individual data privacy falls short in importance here. Why is that? Let's go back to something we discussed earlier in this video. The business characteristics of the American ideal. Maybe above all, we value as a culture the hands-off creation and promotion of business and free enterprise. One of the modern multi-billion-dollar industries that nearly all business taps into is the business of data. Advertising is paramount to all business in the States. It is an attention economy. So that private data is invaluable to people who want to sell you more things. The court has made it clear that a stronger privacy protection for data in the hands of the third party should be federally mandated. Yet privacy arguments and bills remain in deadlock or die. In America, there are only statutory limitations on the third-party doctrine, a hodgepodge of laws and acts that cover some types of personal data, but not all. And the reasons stay consistent. It would hurt the bottom line. And so continues the cycle of nothing being done in the Congress, a cycle of stagnation while the business state, the business of privacy, marches on.